I like how it's proving that, and the girls are proving that the groups of you guys are obsessed over other people's daughters, even though you're in denial. And so, like Great Krause said, Christine. So Stephen King, Christine. Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perdita Quinwan, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, the Biddy Beth 4 Blue Boy Boxes, and Your Spree of Crime, and Robo Rapist Night, and Red Randy, and Red Gordon, and Ellery's. You want to be careful with authors like Stephen King and Tom Clancy and stuff around because, so they're letting you, Bernard, tell your story with your group, with Perlita Ghetto Life and Dave. Even though other people had, a different story or had a different way of how they wanted things to turn out. And so they're letting you guys, you're the male chauvinistic pig, Joe, Harry, Robo Knight. And they're letting you have your story about what happens when people like you run it, Oyster Cracker Man and Ellery's and your team. And it turned into a pile of shit. And so basically, Jamaica Street, Pickens Street, Bernard LaChance, you people, Robo Rapist Night. Let's see, how would we put this? You don't want to screw with authors. You don't want to mess with other people's kids you don't know, even if they, when you get the truth, you guys don't do it. Oh, but yet, Bernard, you followed in the same footsteps as Joe Zillig did with his daughters. So they gave Joe Zillig his pair of blue eyes that are all jacked up with Stan and Karen of the country and western, and your claims with Perlita Ghetto Life, Bernard. And then, Bernard, they gave you a set with Ana's 3 kids. Get it? Bernard, you're just repeating the hillbilly failure story, okay? Bernard Ela Lafag of Lacarni of Low Freeman. It isn't yours, Bernard. And they're gonna keep sending you guys the girls that you guys abused, raped, tortured, to prove you something, Bernard, in the male chauvinistic pig crowd of hillbilly failure to evolve. The right to, to survive, because it only serves your purpose, Bernard, for Perlita and Dave, and I guess your drug cartel's right to survive, but nobody else. So you want to be careful, Bernard, when people remember there was a different reality before your carny came through, then you guys jack shit up. So if you want to mess with Clancy and Stephen King and Hollywood celebrities and, the likes that had the better setup before you came around, it's proof, Bernard. Greg Faust is proving that you guys basically raped and mutilated his children. Same with Paul Bueller. Because you keep running this success that you're some great glory man, Joe and Harry and the Robo Knight, but you're fucking trash. And like I said, it proves you guys' obsession over other people's daughters. So, like I said, you don't want to sport fucking trophy fuck, Bernard, because some of you are all into that shit. And it, makes you look like the dumb piece of trash that you are. So, Bernard, since you were a crybaby with Perlita and kept asserting that your group was the dominant superior beings, they let you. But they, like I said, they put in your DNA and your rapist genetics and all that shit, and Stan's deception and Karen's, all that stuff that you guys keep claiming. Country and Western. Because you lived in defiance against me and my father and screwed up our shit and our data set, Bernard. And that's why I did it. Because Joe and them are pedophile fag. And that's the genetics and shit you get to carry you into space. Chauvinistic pig, Robo Knight, Jamaica Street, Pickens Street, and what you then did on those streets. Get it, Harry? Old American, country and western, hillbilly, unevolved, trash.